calling these vlogs Forrest Fenn Said What is because I think some of the newer searchers are actually going to do a double take when they watch these videos, because the information of what Forrest Fenn said is actually going to kill their solve. And I think they're going to do a double take and say, Forrest Fenn said what? So that's why I came up with the name. And you know, if any of these do kill your solve, or you're starting to think, oh, well, you try and twist Forrest's words, say, well, really didn't mean this, didn't mean that. I think he does pretty plain what he means. Don't give up. You just reevaluate. You revise. You read the book over again. You go over the poem. Take a break. New fresh set of eyes. But you don't give up. Hey, everybody. As promised, here is the first Forrest Fenn Said What vlog. I want to start this out by telling you where the treasure chest is not. Wouldn't that be helpful to know? Anybody that's just starting out, wouldn't it be helpful to know where it's not, where you don't need to look? Where the treasure chest is not. This is directly from Forrest Fenn. You ready? The treasure chest is not hidden in Idaho or Utah. The Rocky Mountains go into Idaho and Utah, but the chest is not located in Idaho or Utah. Forrest Fenn came out and said it. If your solution has got you in Idaho or Utah, it's just wrong. It's plain wrong. No need to dig up the old outhouses. The treasure is not associated with any structure. The treasure is not in a building. The treasure is not in any structure. Now, you could try and say, well, what does structure mean? Does structure mean a tree? Is that a structure? I look at it as a structure as anything man-made. The treasure chest is out there in the wilderness. Might be under a rock, might be under a tree, might be in a log, might be under the dirt, might be under leaves, but it's not under a structure. It's not inside or under anything man-made. The treasure is not in a graveyard. In the early days of the search, a lot of people were looking in cemeteries. A lot of people were looking to find out where Forrest Fenn's father was buried, because they thought that might be the special place. And then Forrest Fenn's also said 2 people can keep a secret if one of them is dead. So he had to come out and say, the treasure is not in a graveyard. Stay out of the graveyards. But Cowlazars, there's the French soldier's tombstone in The Thrill of the Chase, and maybe that's a hint, and maybe that's a clue. And stop, listen, the treasure is not in the graveyard. Other people I've seen on forums have said, but does that mean a cemetery? Is a graveyard and a cemetery the same thing? What about a mausoleum? What? Stop. Take a breath. You might not want to hear it, but this is what the man said. And if you're going to trust that the man put the box out there with what he said is in it, you got to trust with what he says after the fact too, to help you. The treasure is not in a graveyard. It's not in a cemetery. It's not in a mausoleum. This is Cowlazars' opinion, I would go so far to say that treasure is not anywhere where there's dead people. It's not an ancient Indian burial site. Anything like that. It's nowhere, nothing to do with dead people. And that brings up another point. The treasure chest is not in a mine, tunnel, or cave. Why did he come out and say that? Because a lot of people were going into them and they can be very dangerous. The treasure chest is not in a mine, tunnel, or cave. So if your solve has got you leading you into any of those, just save your time. Keep your safety and do not go into them. The treasure chest is not in those. From Forrest Fenn. When I'm in the mountains or in the desert, the last place I want to be is on a trail. There isn't a human trail in close proximity to where I hid the treasure. So the treasure chest is not on a road. Some people say, is a human trail a road? Yeah, to me, anything that's man-made would be considered a human trail. Even a path, there's grass, there's leaves, but you see a path that people have walked and worn it out, maybe down to the dirt, that's a human trail. Anything that a human would follow to walk on or drive on, to me, that's a trail. The treasure chest is not in close proximity to a human trail. Define close proximity, that's kind of subjective, isn't it? It's not right on the trail. What I take him that he meant was that it's not right on the trail. You have to walk out in the wilderness to find the treasure chest. So I sent Forrest an email And the very next morning, he emailed me back. I'm about to read it to you right now. This is what I sent him. Hi, Forrest. I have a question for you, and I will put the answer in the next Forrest Fenn vlog I make. This one. Why 8.25 miles north of Santa Fe? Why not 8 or 9 miles? Mike, I didn't expect a casual remark to become such an issue. And you can quote me on that one. I just did. I was talking someplace about one of Eric Sloane's books, wherein he explained about some old measurements. A chain was 66 feet long, and the road rights of way were 1 chain wide, or 100 links. Telephone poles were 1 chain apart. If you rode your horse past 80 chains, you knew you had traveled 1 mile, or past a section of land, or 640 acres, or 5,280 feet. Fence posts were 16.5 feet apart, so you had to count 320 of those things to reach a mile. I could go on, but my memory is on sabbatical. To make a long story short, 66,000 links equals 8.25 miles, and I said something about that. You should Google chains as a measurement and check it out for yourself. I used to know all that stuff. I like your videos. You are good on camera and quick on your feet, F. Well, thanks, F, and thanks for emailing me back. You know what? Maybe once a week, I'll try and send him a question, and maybe he'll answer it. I'll put it in the blog. So there's our answer. He likes Eric Sloane, and in one of Eric Sloane's books, he talks about these measurements. So Forrest decided to go with it. The treasure chest is 8.25 miles north of Santa Fe. The other thing is some people are like, well, how do you know it's Santa Fe, New Mexico? What if it's Santa Fe, Texas? What if it's somewhere else? Forrest has clarified it's Santa Fe, New Mexico. Treasure chest is 8.25 miles north of Santa Fe, New Mexico. The treasure chest is not in Idaho and Utah. Also, it's not in Canada. When Too Far to Walk came out, you know, the map cuts off at Canada right up there. So that was an unintended clue. And treasure chest is not in Canada. So that's where the treasure chest isn't. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Share the video. Subscribe to the video. Tell your friends about the video. Post the video where people that are interested in the chase can find it. And I hope these little Forrest Fenn said what videos will help you out in your search. I'm giving away a copy of The Thrill of the Chase at 1,000 subscribers. We're currently at 815, so we're getting there. If you want to be entered for that book, just send me a postcard in the mail. You know, there's an address down below where you can mail it to me. There's also my email address. Let me know how you're doing on the search. Let me know what you think of the videos. And there's something new down there. There's a link that says donate here. If you want to kick a couple dollars over to me for making the vlogs and trying to do these every day, that's what that's all about. I get a couple entries for the book drawing, so let me read these right now. Hey, Cowlazars, please enter me in the drawing for the Thrill of the Chase signed book. That's right, it is signed by Forrest Fenn. Please send it to Dunn, North Carolina. Great job on the vlogs. They have put me onto the treasure. I will let you know what I find at the border. Thanks, Bottle Dry. All right, Bottle Dry, you are in. Here's another one. Please enter me in the Thrill of the Chase giveaway. I'm new to the search and in need of a copy. I've started my own Indiana Jones-style journal of clues, and I'm looking forward to seeing what I can find in the book. Love watching you and the boys. Happy hunting, John. Thanks, John. And the postcard is from Onondaga Cave State Park. Onondaga? And John's from Troy, Missouri. Here's another one. See what we got. Ooh, look at that. A card. Mike, please add my name to the list for the drawing for the Thrill of the Chase. You're in. Love your vlogs, but keep your day job. Yeah, I am keeping my day job. It's one of the reasons I put the link down at the bottom for PayPal. Randy from Ottawa, Iowa. Thanks, Randy. You're in for the Thrill of the Chase. People have sent me some stuff in the mail. You saw that from the beginning, and I will have a mail time. I think there's maybe another package on its way. If you send me something, just shoot me an email, let me know, and that way I kind of get an idea of when to put these packages together and do a mail time. Anything you send me will be opened in a future vlog. People have kind of wanted ideas for what they could send, you know, to show their support. They want to send something in the vlog. T-shirts are great for me. 2X, please. Make sure it's 2X. But T-shirts like treasure hunt related, or, you know, I like Marvel, you know, superheroes, Batman, all that kind of stuff. Superman, the Avengers, any of that. That's great. The other thing is coffee mugs. You guys know I like coffee. New coffee mug. I'll put it in the vlog. That would be fun. Coffee, of course, because I do drink coffee. I still like the coffee, but I have been drinking something new, and that's called G Fuel. Check these out. These little packets are powder. You put them in water, and it's basically sugar-free. Got some vitamins in there you're supposed to have. And I'm trying to drink this a little bit more than soda. You know, I kind of been getting a little fat. So if you wanted to send me these, that'd be great. Just go to gfuel.com, and they have these little packets for sale. So far, I like the blue ice. Lemonade's a little tart, so blue ice. I think I'm going to try fruit punch probably tomorrow. So anything for G Fuel if you want to send, that'd be nice. That'd be great. And for the boys, they would like anything. You know, now I pick the boys up and they're like, did we get a package? Is there a package in the mail? So next time they're over here, I will open up the packages I have. You know, just something small. Candy, okay. You know, Legos, they have those little tiny packages of Legos or whatever. Books, puzzles, they're starting to get into puzzles, which I like. Treasure hunting stuff. Treasure hunting stuff would be great for the kids. Trains, Hot Wheels, you know, any of that stuff. And you don't have to donate. I just put it out there because people want to say thanks for making the vlogs. So if that's you, I appreciate it ahead of time. Again, this has been Forrest Fenn Said What? I hope it helps you out. We're going to try and make a vlog every day. I may skip a day or two. We'll see. But I'll see you next time. And next time will be tomorrow. Okay, go. 1, 2. He's doing it fast. Oh! Bye, face. Did that scare you? Yeah, it did. Here, 1. All right. Try 2. 2. Look, Eric, look. Oh, pie face. Pie face.